At the historical East High School for today's event. Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us not only for basketball, but also for the Yes, I Am Bully Free combined with the Bowling Out for Lupus Pledge campaign. These two campaigns have been working avidly in the community to bring awareness to bullying as well as lupus. I'm Teddy McQueen. On my left, my partner Ryan Hall. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being here tonight.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. This, as we know, this is the first game pledge campaign for the Cleveland Blaze. Today they'll be taking on from Detroit Team Network. These teams just had a preliminary game, not these two teams, but the Cleveland Blazers, because they're JV squad, you would kind of say they kind of had a game before this. They were kind of blown out, so pretty sure the Cleveland Blazers varsity here, they'll be ready to step up and get a win this afternoon.
Pretty high scoring affair that last game was. What did the JV team score, like 163 points?
Yeah, I think it was 163 points, so we'll see what, ABA basketball here, so it makes it a little exciting, more scoring, 7-second shot, backcourt violation clock, 24-second shot clock, so teams have to get the ball in the hoop pretty fast, not time to dibble and dabble,
Well, another thing I noticed about the rules here is that if you have a backcourt violation, if you score off a backcourt violation, it counts for another point. So like a 2 would become a 3.
Right.
It's pretty interesting. So that will also add to the high scoring affair. These games are very high scoring. I think they average, 130 points a game?
Yeah,
something like
almost
that?
130, 120 points, somewhere in that range. So NBA standards by far, as far as putting up points, putting the basket in the hole. Putting the basketball in the hole, they are able to do it on a consistent basis.
We getting ready for the national anthem?
I think we are getting ready for the national anthem. We have the DJ here getting things turned up here. As I said, this is the Bully Free Pledge campaign, Bowling Out for Lupus. We're going to take a brief pause here as we go ahead and have that national anthem.
Boy, she was really able to hit that high note pretty well.
Yeah, that was a pretty good rendition of the Star Spank National Anthem there. That was Tanyelle Latrice singing that for us. Game time getting ready to start here. And Ryan, as I was looking up the court, as the National Anthem was being sung, I looked at the team from Detroit here, Team Network. 9 players, I believe I counted. So
Only 9?
Only 9 I counted, so we'll see what they can do. See if the Blazers, that might be one of their strategies coming out the gate is to kind of run them up and down the floor.
Yeah, try to get them wore out. 9 players, man. How many do you think are here on the Blaze? Looks like they got 13 at least.
Blaze
so
at least got 13 players
hopefully,
here.
hopefully Team Network over there is trying to spread out the minutes evenly between their guys. And
well, one thing about the Blaze, some of those players on the bench, like I said, they just have a previous game, so they're a little winded. But as I said, 9 players, that's a little short, especially if you have an injury.
Yeah, that's true. And we did see a bunch of the guys here didn't even suit up for the JV game, so they were in the back there warming up. They're probably fresh and ready to go.
Yeah, I was saying that before in the JV game. I didn't see a lot of hype, but now I see guys 6'4", 6'5" stepping on the floor. We saw some dunks in the pregame layup line. So getting ready for some action right here as the starting lineups get introduced here. Once again, we're at the historical East High School.
Pretty nice. You said you used to play here, correct?
Well, no, I played for Glenville.
Right.
So we played against them. Yeah, I played in this gym before, but this gym, as I said, this is a newly remodeled gym. As you can see, very, very spacious, nice gym. So,
do you know what the significance? I see they have a stealth bomber here on the baseline. What's that about?
I believe that was their name, their mascot. I think
really?
They were the East High Bombers, if I'm correct. I might be wrong now. I'm trying to look up on the. You know what? Well, I was looking up on
I don't know if
the
they
Raptors. I don't see one for East High. I see East Tech, but yeah, I believe they were the East High Bombers. So.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not from around here, so not too familiar.
Yeah,
it's
I played
nice
in
court,
the Senate League. Oh yeah, very nice court.
You got a lot of space.
Yeah, because you can see if they were to push the bleachers back, you got enough room for about 3 full courts in here. So. Very spacious. So once again, we are here. Major cause today, the Bully Free, Yes, I Am Bully Free pledge campaign. We do invite you, if you support bully awareness, hooping for lupus, balling for lupus, to go ahead and take the pledge. Make the pledge, take the pledge. You can visit us at yesbullyfree.org. Once again, that is yesbullyfree.org. We do invite you to make the pledge, take the pledge there, support bully awareness as we enter this 2019 new year. Start off on the right page as the refs bear their armor here, getting ready for action between these two teams. 4 12-minute quarters coming up.
And in case you missed it, the starters for the Detroit Team Network, we have number 15, Nate Stephanie, number 20, Stefan Arnold, number 24, Dennis Blackard, number 32, Kafi Hamid, and number 34, Jake Dotson. And for the Cleveland Blaze, number 1, Martel Medley, number 5, Keyshawn Christian, number 8, Jonelle Free, number 10, Keyshawn Cook, and number 13, David McDay Jr.
So tip off here, and Team Network will take the tip at the beginning of the ball game. Ball is penetrated up the floor by Stepney. He dribbles around, trying to beat his man. One-on-one action here. Good defense by the Blazers, and they're pushing the ball. Quickly and steadily is number 5, Keyshawn Christian, and he puts the ball in the hole aggressively. So the Cleveland Blazers looking to trap at half court. Once again, as I was saying, Ryan, it seems as if they're going to try to push the tempo, and that's one thing you want to do when a team, they're short on players. You want to push the tempo. You want to half trap them, full court press them, try to get down on that motor or something. See what they do here. Network with the ball, swinging it towards the middle. That's Jake Dotson in the middle. Turnaround jumper, miss, and bat out of ball by Dotson. Actually, bat out of ball by the Blaze. This will remain Team Network ball.
It was kind of a iffy shot there. He just kind of lobbed it up. Not sure what the plan was.
So the Blazers up 2-0 here with 11 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Arnold swings the ball over to Blanchard. He dribbles. He's going to try to beat his man on the right wing. No, he picks the ball up. And now the ball swings back to Blanchard. He finds around the man, and it is a turnover by the Network.
He was looking for number 32 here on the side, looking for him to cut, but 32 is camping out on the wing.
So here we go with the Blazers bringing the ball up. Number 10, Keyshawn Cook. Over to Medley. Medley back to Cook. Cook dribbling, right wing. Left-hander. Dribbles down the line, throws it up. He's fouled. Almost an and one as he drives to the hole there.
A great drive. He had number 1, Martell Medley on the wing, but, I mean, anytime you can get in, get some penetration, get a foul, that's preferable, I'd say.
Yeah, as long as he was able to get to the free throw line, 2 points is 2 points as long as he can hit these in here. So now Cook with the first free throw is missed. 0-1, one free throw coming up. Once again, Cleveland Blazers up 2-0 here. 10 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the first quarter.
That's the second foul on the oh no, I'm sorry. Already 2 turnover for Team Network. They have to start taking care of the ball if they want to even have a chance in this game. I know it's only 2-0, but if you keep turning the ball over at this rate, who knows?
Well, yeah. I mean, we both play basketball, so you know how they can weigh in on you. If first of all, you're already short-staffed, and then if you start having turnovers, you get down to points. 2-0 can turn into 20-0 very quickly.
Yeah,
especially in this ABA league.
I know it's a pretty long trip here from Detroit. I don't know when they got in, but I guess just focus up. Maybe they'll regain that as the game goes on.
Well, their travel wasn't as long as Buffalo. I mean, we got referees down here from Buffalo, so they get, and they're twice their age, so they get no excuse. Back to action now. Cook at the line, looking to complete, split 1 or 2 of free throws. He was fouled driving to the lane just a second ago.
It looks like they're trying to adjust the hoop. I don't know if
might have got moved,
Keyshawn dunked, it moved it a little bit with all that power.
The shot is up, and it is short. Rebounded by Team Network. Looked for an outbound, but it wasn't there. So now Stepney brings it up, passes it out. Ball swung around to the left-hand side. Shot is up by Hamid. So Kofi Hamid nails the 3, giving Team Network the lead, and Blaze quickly back down the court. And this is going to be a Cleveland Blazers turnover as Team Network takes the ball back.
That was a great Wolf. He came from behind and just caught him off guard.
So now Network with the ball again. Swung, and this is going to be a turnover. They're having a hard time passing the ball on this side of the court.
Yeah, it was in his hands, just came in and out. Like he got ahead of himself.
Now Keyshawn Christian back to Keyshawn Cook. Cook is going to drive again with the left hand. He's blocked this time. Good defense by Network. That was number 15, Nate Stepney, with the block.
Number 15, Nate Stepney. Just kind of had his arm up there right in the lane. Good job.
Good defense, good no call by the refs as Cook looks to inbound the ball here on the baseline. Ball is inbounded. It's going to be Janelle Free over to Ronald McDay. Thought about the shot. And now Martell Medley misses the layup. Good shot, though. His body's flailing down the court. Good outlet pass by Team Network, finding their big man down low, Jake Dotson, for the layup.
Tide's starting to turn on the Blaze. That fast pace, not a lot of people getting back on defense. And it's hard to – that guy, he's pretty tall down there, number 34.
Yeah, 34 is no joke. I'm willing to bet he's at least about 6'7".
Tashaka Brown checks in for the Blaze.
So now Team Network looking to drive the ball, and they're fouled on the ball. This will be a ball out of bounds.
Number 13, David McDay Jr. with a block.
Inbound pass, shot is up and missed, but he's fouled, and he'll be able to go to the line. That's Team Network, number 24, Dennis Blanchard. Quick inbound cut, good pass, and he just missed the layup, but he was fouled. Blazers got to be better on inbound and playing the inbound defense better on that one.
That's a good foul. At least he didn't make the layup.
So now Team Network with a 6-point lead after the free throw over the Blazers 6-2. here with 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Oh. It was a turnover in the backcourt, so he's going to get 3 fouls because that would have been a 3-point play.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier, about the different little rules, different little things here in the ABA, just to make the game a little bit more exciting, which it does. So 3 points they get out of there, and the Blazers are quickly up the floor. The sub that just came in to Shaka Brown tries to take it coast to coast. He's fouled, so he'll get to go to the line.
Tried to keep that pace up and mighty quick, but
well, yeah, that was very quick offense there. You really don't want that, especially for a player just coming in the game. You'd like to see him be aggressive, but you want to see him get this team involved in the game here. So now McDay will sub out.
Cook comes back in.
And as you said, Ryan Cook back in. Shaka Brown with the good free throws. So now they're down 8-4. Good outlet pass. Good block. Wow, that was number 1, Martell Medley, getting back on defense with a block. Try to alley-oop. And action is picking up here. Good save by Team Network. Now Kofi with another three-pointer. He's making it rain now, 2 for 2 from outside. The Blaze on the run. This is going to be on the ground foul. Good aggressive play by Cook there, not allowing the big man to take the turnover and jumping up with him.
Takes an elbow to the face by Jake Dotson of the Team Network.
So now Team Network, with a couple of turnovers by the Blazers, is able to turn them into points, and they find themselves up by 7, 11-4 here with 9 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Blaze inbounding the ball into Shaka Brown with the ball. At the top, swung around, shot. Keyshawn Christian, good for 3.
He's got 5. 2 for 2 from the field.
Christian with a great shot there, and the Blazers back to pressing.
Looks like the 3D rule is going to take into effect traveling in the backcourt.
So if they can score here, this will be a three-pointer. Shot is up, but rebounded by Shaka Brown. Now Medley with a bad pass, and this one will be batted out of bounds.
Martell, who's the leading scorer per game for the Blaze, is 0 for 3 so far.
You know he'll start knocking those down eventually. He thinks about another one. This time he's driving. Oh, good defense by Team Network. That was number 15, Nate Stepney with the steal. Kofi looking to shoot again as Network comes down the floor.
Get on him.
Kofi, he's really looking to pull that. Turnaround jumper. Number 33, Frank Parham misses. Offensive rebound, another miss. Battle on the floor, and it's going to stay here. Team Network ball.
Really, this is getting pretty intense in the paint there. Bodies flying around, jumping for the ball. Got to love all the hustle.
See if the Blaze can play better defense than they did last time on the out-of-bounds play. Team Network, once again, ball inbound, baseline jumper. It is missed. Offensive rebound, Team Network. So now they'll back up and reset. Nate Stepney with the ball at the top of the key. Pick left, pass over, back to Stepney. Thought about the shot, swings it around, and this is going to be a turnover. Steal by McDay. He gets it out to an outlet. Oh, and it's a dunk by number 8. Janelle Free slams it in. So now the Blaze down by 2. Good press. Defense by Medley gets another turnover. Free thought about it, steps in and shoots a 2, and he's able to hit the three-pointer with the defense in the backcourt. So now another three-point opportunity, and Medley able to put it in and one. Possibility for a 4-point play.
These Blazers are all over the court. Team Network does not know what to do with these guys right now.
Well, it's the full court press, Ryan. It's a full court press, the half court trap, and they're just not giving up the ball correctly.
And the Blazers are being super aggressive, jumping these passing lanes. Wow, just incredible. Martell Medley, he's all over the floor. He just had 2 steals back to back.
As you said, and that's a great thing about an offensive player. He's their number 1 offensive player. He sees not being able to do nothing. He's not being able to put the ball in the hole. He's able to go get the ball on the defensive side and still get buckets for his team. All-star type of player right there. So I guess they scored the bucket. They didn't call a foul. I thought there was a foul call on that, but the point will score. So now the Blazers up 12-11. Looking to four-court press again. See if NetWork can break this. They'll try to keep the dribble. It's not a good thing to do in a press. Anytime you want to break a press, you got to pass out of a press. 7-second shot clock violation. Blazers will get the ball back. And another three-point opportunity.
Yep. 3 or 4 points.
3 or 4.
Heck, if Cook shoots it from the half-court line, that's a 5-pointer.
Right. Shot is up, and that is an error ball by number 5, Keyshawn Christian. Of course, he was going for the 4-point play there, unable to do so. Back to the full-court press by Team NetWork. They're able to break it this time and get to the rack, but that's a miss. Delshawn Phelps there with the missed layup. And now Melly with the outlet and the pass. Missed layup. Melly with the offensive rebound. He goes up strong, and he's fouled, going to the line for 2. How about that pass from Medley to Free there? Free just kind of sold the layup, but great pass in transition.
This Martell Medley, man, he's a special player. It's fun to watch him play.
So now Medley at the line, misses the first free throw. If you're just joining us, we're here at the historical East High School where the Cleveland Blazers are taking on the Detroit Team NetWork. Once again, this is the Yes, I Am Bully Free Pledge campaign combined with the Balling Out for Lupus. Back to action now. As the Blazers go up by 2, 13-11. NetWork with the ball. Sean Phelps looking to get it out. Jakar Williams with the ball in the corner. Blazers looking to trap. Jakar breaks it. He's into the lane, passes down. Great pass and missed layup. And rebound by Medley. He's pushing it. He has a man down. It's Free, and he's good for the layup. So Free gets free for the layup. Able to put the Blazers up by 4. Another trap, almost a turnover.
One thing we need to mention the records for these two teams. The Blaze are 2-4, and the Team NetWork is 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Only played 3 games this year.
So both teams looking for a desperate win right now, especially looking for their first win of the new year pretty much.
Yeah, trying to climb back up into the rankings.
Try to put everything behind you and try to, as you said, get back up there in the rankings.
And it looks like Team NetWork, since they've only played 3 games, they still need to kind of gel a little bit as a team, find out who they are, and trust each other a little bit more. Meanwhile, the Blazers, with their 6 games, they look pretty confident in each other. They look like they know what they're doing together.
Yeah, they look pretty confident. Chemistry is going right now. Of course, you never know how that goes when, odds are against you and you get to finding yourself down 10, 15 points. Hopefully we won't see that here, but I think for Team NetWork, the thing they need to concentrate on right now is breaking that trap, breaking the press. The only way you're going to break a press if you have 3 men in the back, 2 men down court, and you got to swing the ball. You can't dribble through a press. I mean, you can if you're Kyrie, Irving, or Steph Curry, but,
Yeah, it looks like they've been breaking it, but just out of control.
So now back to action. NetWork with the shot is up and missed, and Medley now with the ball. He's driving, and he's going to throw a turnover. Trying to find Cook in a hurry, but threw it out of bounds. A little rush there as Cook tells him, slow down a little bit. So now NetWork back with the ball. Delshawn Phelps started to drive, kicks it out, and it's a turnover. Medley finds the ball in the middle. 2-on-1. He throws it up for his man, and it's slammed down by Keyshawn Christian.
Wow, that was a well-executed alley-oop. Amazing.
Great pass by Medley. So now Kobe with another 3, and it's missed by Team NetWork. Offensive rebound, up, shot by Nate Stepney, falls short, but he's fouled. He'll be able to go to the line. Going back that play between Martell Medley and Keyshawn Christian.
And did you see how high Keyshawn Christian got on that slam?
Yeah,
oh my gosh, looked like his waist was above the rim.
And as you said, Ryan, they knew each other, and Medley was able. He threw it up there, knowing that he was able to get that ball. So Team NetWork able to hit the free throw. Both free throws, So they're down by 4. Now they're trying to press, and the Blaze throw a turnover. And now NetWork with the 3-point opportunity, and they are able to find it.
Medley with a nice 3.
So now Medley with a great jumper right there.
He's got 6 points.
Blaze up 20-16 here. Action picking up. Shot is up. Number 24 for Team Network. Dennis Blanchard scores a bucket. Blazers quickly back down. Medley with another three, and it's good! Medley's nailing it from deep downtown.
That would have been good from an NBA three. I know we only got the high school three here, but.
Yeah, that was good for an NBA three. 23-18 Blazers. Medley feeling it, passing it. Finds a man, so Medley drops a dime to his man, Keyshawn Christian, one more time. 25-18 Blazers up over the Network. Trapping. Oh, good crossover there. And that's a bucket. Number 15, Nate Stepney. Look at that crossover in the bucket. The Blazers back down. They're pushing the ball. 11 with Thomas Norris. Finds it. Medley wide open in the corner. And he nails a three. Martell Medley putting on a clinic for the Cleveland Blazers right now. Team Network back down. Shot is up by Stepney, blocked and called foul. So how about Medley and Christian right now in these last 5 minutes here of the first quarter, Ryan?
Well, Medley he's 3 for 3 on his last threes, and then Christian, he has 2 for 2 on his last. So between the two, they have 13 points, and that was just in a couple minutes stretch.
I was going to say, just maybe a little over 2 minutes. So
Medley gets a well-deserved rest.
Cleveland Blazers up over the Detroit Team Network here, 28-20 with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. 2 team fouls by the Blazers, 5 by Team Network. Misses that free throw, so they remain up by 8. Now Blazers, Brown in the middle, nice pass and layup. Shaka Brown with the points for the Blazers, up by 10, 30-20.
Get out on him.
Kofi Amid with the pass down low, inside.
That's a great.
And that's a bucket by their big man, number 34, Jake Dotson.
A great seal on the inside. No chance for the defender to get around.
No chance at all, Ryan. So now Blazers dribbling the ball. This is free. He's looking for the jumper. It's up, missed. And Network with the rebound. Blanchard pushing the ball. Finds Phelps. Wide open. There's their man Dotson again. He misses. Rebound Shaq Lewis. Shaq going to slow it down as a point. They try to trap him. He dribbles around. Now he's looking to dump it off. And finds Shaq at the top of the key. Shaka Brown with the three for the Cleveland Blaze. Great
Wide
teamwork
open.
there.
That was a nice Euro. He just dribbled around, find his man open.
Network trying to break the press. They do. They get the ball down. Shot is up. 3 no good. Free with the rebound. Blazers pushing the ball. Try to get it down, but it's stolen. And it's going to be an easy layup. Oh, maybe not. Oh. So their big man, Kofi Hamid, had a layup, but he was unselfishly dumped it off. And now they'll be able to get a layup plus and one.
He's looking for that assist. He's already got 6 points, 1 rebound. Now he just got his third stat with that assist.
Nice bucket there. So 33-25, Blazers up over Team Network. Network looking to go to the line for 1.
Brown coming off the bench, giving him some nice minutes. He's got 2 free throws and a 3-pointer, so he's pretty much 2 for 2.
He's what you want when you come off the bench. We spoke about him early. He came in aggressive, and he's been aggressive ever since. So now with the missed free throw, the Blazers on the run. Bad shot up. Network with the ball, and the Blazers with no reason to foul there.
And look, between you and me, it looked kind of like he got his arm there
Yeah.
on that shot, but he let him play a little bit.
Yeah, they let him play a little bit. I mean, like I said, he kind of rushed. He went up between 2 players, so.
Gotta let him play a little bit. Timeout.
So time work here by Team Network. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the ball game. 33-25, the Cleveland Blazers find themselves up over the Detroit Team Network.
And, you know, we noticed at the start, Network only has 9 players, and it looks like all 9 of their players have subbed in this game, and most everybody has a stat to help out the team. The Blazers, on the other hand, they have also fielded 9 players. Everybody has a stat. We got rebounds, assists, scores. Brown coming off the bench. He's got 5 points. I mean, both benches are producing a little bit, but you could look for a little bit more production out of the network benches. They don't have any points.
Yeah, well, as we said, they only got 9 players, so they're probably trying to get warmed up, and them very early in that first quarter trying to figure out how to break that press is kind of weighing in on them. So see what they do out of this timeout. Get back to action here. 33-25, Cleveland Blazers over Team Network. Martell Medley leading the way for the Blazers. Blanchard brings it up for Team Network. Finds Kofi. He's wide open for the 3, which you don't want to do. Defense overs. He swings it. It's a good jumper by number 20, Stephon Arnold, for the Blazers. So they're down by 6 now. Shot is up by Blaze, but it's missed. Team Network very quickly back. Throw a turnover. Freeman with the ball down the left sideline.
Gets it stripped.
Throws the ball. This is a turnover. And now Kofi with a free dunk for Team Network. They find themselves down by 4 now with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Great pass there and missing foul, but great pass there by Shaka Brown.
Coffee on that last
21
play.
Eddie Brown, excuse me.
Coffee on that last play. A little bit lazy, not getting back on defense, but it worked out in his favor as he just cherry-picked and waited for the pass to come to him. Easy dunk.
It's amazing how that kind of works out for big men. Sometimes they don't get back on defense and find themselves at the other end of with a free layup after passing up on one.
I guess that's what being a team's all about. You're just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Give them the benefit of the doubt.
So now 33-29 as number 15, Shaq Lewis, goes to the line, try to put the Blazers up. He misses the first free throw. Keyshawn Cook will come in the game now for 21, Eddie Brown. As he
great
gets the
minutes
rest on the bench.
Great minutes for Eddie Brown tonight so far.
Missed shot there by Shaq, not able to complete. So the Blazers go back on defense here. Reaching call, not foul there, letting them play here a little bit. Oh, good drive there by Team Network. Number 24, Dennis Blanchard, all the way with the left. Now Shaq trying to redeem himself. Passes out to Free. Free finds himself in the middle. Out to Medley. Medley shot up. Off. Rebound Team Network. Blanchard.
You're still feeling hot on that shot.
Blanchard pushing the ball. They're swinging it now. Team Network looking to get some momentum in the game now. Over to their big man, Dotson. Dotson, jumper, baseline. Good! Jake Dotson with the jumper there for the Team Network. Medley pushing the ball back down. Swings it all the way over to Free.
Yeah, Free took a couple steps there, didn't put the ball on the deck. He's going to get that called every time. This isn't the NBA.
Yeah, right. So travel there on Free, and he's called out to take a sub. Team Network only down by 2 points now. 1 minute and 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Blanchard splitting the defense all the way down. Has a man wide open, misses. Big man Kofi Hamid with the layup. Tying the ball game up here, 33-33. Team Network, Cleveland Blaze. Medley with the hesitation to Cook. Has a man in the middle. Turnover. He tried to find Keyshawn Christian in the middle cutting. He couldn't handle it.
He had his man open, just unable to come down with the ball.
Hot potato, hot potato.
For Team Network, these Blaze have to get out on number 32, Kofi Hamid, and he's taken 5 shots tonight and only missed 1.
Yeah, and he likes his left little area of the floor here. So he knows exactly. You see him standing there. He knows exactly where he wants to go. He wants the ball. Great shot there by Dotson again, right in the middle of the key. And this time, Team Network will go up by 2 points here. Medley driving the ball, finds Shaq, pump fake, 2 pump fakes. Back out to Christian. Bad pass in the middle of the floor. That's a turnover. And Dotson to pick it up as Team Network rush down the floor. Dotson picks the ball up. Getting over to Arnold. Arnold dribbling back to Blanchard. Blanchard with the floater and good down the middle of the court. Network up by 4 here Blazers pushing the ball. Medley down the court. Over one man. Drive through two man. Shot is up. Free throw. 3 seconds. And that'll bring us to the second quarter. Team Network with a run there at the end of the first quarter, putting them up by 4 points over the Cleveland Blazers. So 37-33, Team Network over the Cleveland Blazers here. We'll be back for the beginning of the start of the second quarter. Back to action here, second quarter.
Oh, man. Wide open.
Good shot there by the Network right out of timeout. Out of the second quarter, so Blazers able to score there. 40-35 here. Good steal. Ball rushed up. Keshawn Christian tried to complete the layup, but he misses. Network back down court. Down in the middle to Dotson. Shields his man. And great handoff to number 0, Dewey Williams with the layup. Team Network up 42-35. Blazers back down court in a hurry. And this one will be batted out of bounds.
Blazers look like they're a little out of sorts right now. Weren't expecting the Network to gather themselves so quickly.
Medley with the jumper from the corner. Miss. Frank Parham with the rebound for the Network. And this time Kofi bringing the ball down. Swinging it to Dotson. Now their big man at the top of the key handling the ball very good as he drives to the hole, and he's able to score. Wow.
That was excellent.
Jake Dotson, and now defense by Team Network as they're turning up. Blaze back down court, free with the ball. Crossover. Kick ball. Team Network up 44-35 here over the Cleveland Blazers.
Let's go. Get everything on the glass, man.
Wow. I didn't realize the Network kind of had their run there.
Yeah, they had a big run there. So now Janelle Free will inbound the ball to Medley. Medley's going to take his man straight down the lane, throw it up, and he's fouled. He'll be able to go to the free throw line for 2. So as you were saying, Ryan, yeah, Team Network on a pretty much a big run there, almost a 12-4 run, as now they find themselves up by 9.
Blazers kind of look dazed. They don't know what just happened to them. Got to get out on shooters and see your cut man.
Well, one thing I noticed that the Blazers aren't doing, they're not pressing anymore. They're not full court trapping, and that's something, as I said, Team Network with a short short roster. I don't know if that was more tight. Sometimes, when you full court press and trap, it could be tiring on both sides. So maybe that's why Coach Bogart backed off of it for the second quarter. But I would look, if that was me, I would look for that to get back into the game here, especially being down by 9.
Yeah, they need to be more aggressive, that's for sure.
So now Team Network swinging the ball. Phelps has his man. This is Stephon Arnold. He shoots up a jumper, misses. Rebound, outlet out to Free. Pass, he has Melly in the middle. Layup. Martell Melly with the layup after the assist from Free. Kofi. Shot is up, miss. Dotson with the rebound. Dotson up, miss. Banging down low. Melly has an outlet, has a man Free. It is Free. Bucket down by Jonell Free.
That was great eyes by Medley. Saw him running up court.
So now Deshaun Phelps able to come right back down the middle of the court and get a free floater. Medley bringing the ball down the center of the court. 46-40. 9 minutes left here in the second quarter. Blazers down by 6. Christian, jab right, steps left. He's up and he's fouled. He'll be able to go to the free throw line. 2 shots.
He wants that one back. He almost had it. He had a clear shot to the basket, just laid it in a little too gently, and it rolled off the side of the rim.
Well, it seemed as if he went up. He was going up for almost a dunk, and then he saw he was a little bit too far away, and he tried to twist it back to the Jordan finger roll there. Christian with the first bucket. It is good. 46-41. Detroit Team Network over the Cleveland Blazers here. Saturday afternoon basketball, ABA basketball. Yes, I am free. Yes, I am bully free. Players campaign. Balling out for Lupus.
They're now
Christian misses the second shot.
They're now 4 for 7, or they have 4 makes and 7 misses on free throws.
Network back with the ball. Missed shot. Christian. Ball outletted. Finds Melly on the left wing. Thought about it. Pump fake. Goes to the lane. Misses. And Melly is fouled. Late call there, but it's a call, so he'll be able to go to the line for it too. Sometimes when you're aggressive like that, the refs, you put pressure on the refs to call that call. So great job there by Melly going to the line. Staying aggressive here in this second quarter as a Network are still up by 5.
Well, Medley is now 3 for 7 on his free throws. Hopefully trying to notch it up at 50% with this one. He is 50% from the free throw line in his career. A little area of improvement for his game.
41-46. Team Network up. Shot is up. This is number 15, Nate Stepney with the bucket. Putting the Network up by 7. See what the Blazers do here. Medley forcing the issue. It's almost stripped, but he's able to regain control. Out to Jonell Free. He misses. Offensive rebound, and this is going to be called over the back.
They were letting him play. I don't know. I'm not sure what. Personal opinion, I didn't really see a foul on
I didn't see one there either. Either way, Network with the ball up by 5, 48-43 over the Blazers. Blanchard swinging the ball. He has Kofi deep. Shot is up, is missed. Offensive rebound. Dotson from the baseline. Shot is up, miss. Offensive rebound. Head fake. Good move there by number 15, Nate Stepney for Team Network. That'll give them 50 points on the board. Free with the ball. Lazy with the ball. That's a turnover. Shot is up. Miss. Rebound, Kofi, and he's fouled. He'll be able to go to the line for 2 points. Blazers getting sloppy here in their play, Ryan.
They're trying to fake him out a little bit, but it doesn't look like Team Network's buying any of it.
50-43. I guess that call was on the ground. They'll take it out. Has a man cutting. Blanchard, he's up. Thought the shot may have been blocked, but it's number 20, Torrey Adams for the Blazers. Puts his hand up. You know he fouled him.
Are the Blazers in the zone?
It seemed as if I don't know what they're doing right now.
It seems like they're trying to pass off a man, but the guy inside, he's not picking up cutters. And
I don't like that. I mean, It's 50-43. You're losing your lead. You've backed up off of the trap, and now you're going to resort to a zone. That's, as you said, they're not being aggressive right now.
I like when they were trapping him at half court. They seem to be working out pretty well for him.
Yeah, and Free, last time dribbling the ball down court, he's kind of lazy for it. So now Christian with the ball. Blazers looking to turn into a lot of one-on-one action here. That bucket is good. But number 5, Keyshawn Christian, 52-45.
He had Free open in the corner for a 3, but opted to take it himself.
52-45 Team Network over the Cleveland Blazers here with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the first quarter.
In comes Shaq Lewis for Jonell Free for the Blaze.
Subs in, back to action. Network inbound. Kofi, head pump. Pump fake. He goes to the hole. Reverse layup is missing off. Shaq Lewis with the ball. Dribbling down. He finds his big man in the hole. Great pass, great dime. Torrey Adams with the drive and layup.
Need to keep this momentum going for the Blazers.
So now the Blazers back to almost trapping. Half-court trap. D'ing up. Lewis D'ing up at the top of the key. Network trying to force the ball. Kofi with the shot.
Got a little too aggressive on that reach in. Oh, 3-second violation.
3-second violation. I wasn't sure what the call was there. So Melia inbound the ball down to Keyshawn Christian. He takes the ball up. Floater is up, and it is good.
Very nice move.
So now Christian with 2 buckets back to back. Blazers got to get back on defense. Stepney.
Yep.
He traveled. And finally the refs call it. And this is going to be a timeout, Team Network.
He took one too many steps. If he would have shot it, he would have been okay, but he opted for a pass. And obviously took 3 steps, so that's not allowed.
So with 6 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the second quarter, I know our display here on the screen is saying the first. Never mind that here. We are here in the second quarter, so we'll keep you updated as far as that. 6 minutes and 39 seconds left. The Detroit Team Network over the Cleveland Blazers, 52-49. Blazers able to get somewhat back into this ball game. This lead hasn't gotten tremendously out of control, Ryan, but some of the things they're not doing is, not being aggressive anymore.
One thing they are doing is holding Coffey in check. He is 0 for 4 after he started off 5 for 6. So they're holding him in check, and I think that's what's been allowing them to chip away at this lead. They're only down by 3 right now. That's easily manageable. You can come back from that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that, some of that had to go with some of Kofi's shot selection also. He's kind of, in the first quarter, he was getting the ball wide open. He was able to pull up. Now he's kind of trying to create a shot for himself. That doesn't seem to be his game. Back to action here in the second quarter. Martell Manley with the ball. 3-pointer is up. No good. Tries to get an offensive rebound. Chase down. Team Network with the ball. Shot is up. Delshawn Phelps misses. Gets his own rebound to the hole, and he's fouled. He'll be able to go to the line for 2 shots.
Great effort and hustle there by Delshawn Phelps. He was tracking down his own rebounds and being aggressive, taking it to the rack.
And sometimes that's all it takes, Ryan, is being aggressive. As you said, he shot that ball at the baseline, but he was able to get his own rebound, jump over the other offensive players, get his own rebound, and then even get back to the rack and now find himself at the free throw line. But he misses both free throws.
Free throws have been atrocious for both teams.
Blaze on the move. Keyshawn Christian thought about it. Lewis in the middle of the field, middle of the court, Missed free throw shot. Good defense. They didn't call that carry. And that's a dunk by Keyshawn Christian as he gets the steal in open floor.
A two-handed slammer jammer.
52-51. I thought he would have got 3 points for that shot, actually, since he got the steal, but maybe it wasn't out in the backcourt. So now the Network, they got Dotson down low. Good shield, good body, but Dotson misses a point-blank layup. 2 point-blank layups. Medley on the run, 2-on-1. Throws it up. It's a half alley-oop, but it's good. Keyshawn Christian, he'll take it, and I'm sure the Cleveland Blazers fans will take it too. Blazers took the lead over 53-52. 5 minutes left in the second quarter, Ryan.
Keyshawn Christian, 4 for his last 4.
Shot up, missed. Network with the ball back. Nate Stepney able to put it in for 2. 54-53. Blaze pushing it. Medley on the run, back to Christian. Their two-man game is jumping right now. 55-54. Cleveland Blazers over Team Network. Network with another timeout. You maybe start to wonder if some of that fatigue is wearing in on them.
And you got to wonder also, Medley, he has 5 assists. I'm pretty sure all of those are to number 5, Keyshawn Christian. These two are a dynamic duo.
Yeah, it's one thing to have chemistry, but when you know where to find yourself, when you know my man is going to find me, I know how to get in. On the other side, Medley, he knows that Keyshawn, knows how to get open. So that's just an offensive, dynamic two pair right there.
And save for one foul shot, Keyshawn Christian is 7 for 7. He's only missed one open shot tonight.
And that goes to the shot selection. He knows how to get open, and he knows how to get open for easy shots. That was one of the things Anderson Varejao was able to do for the Cavs a lot as this season here. To get open and get open for easy shots from LeBron. So
I'm pretty sure he's only taken 1 or 2 shots outside the paint. Maybe that weren't layups.
Yeah, and like I said, he thought about the 3 last time, didn't take it, took it in, drove it, and was able to get to the line. So 55-54, Cleveland Blazers back on top here with 5 minutes exactly left there in the second quarter over the Detroit Team Network. Network a little short-staffed. We wonder if fatigue will weigh in on them at any point in this game. But they've been able to hang in there, so giving them props on that. A couple of new faces in, Jakar Williams for Team Network. A couple fresh legs in. So they swing the ball, shot is up. It's a horrible shot. Oh, but it's great defense by Stephon Arnold. He had put up a wild shot, but he was able to rip Medley and get the ball, but Medley able to hustle back and hold on to it. Foul there by Arnold.
Great heart there by Medley.
Network looking as if they want to press early here.
See how it works for him.
I don't think you want to press Martell Medley. He's very fast. He'll blow right past you. So Medley finds Cook on the corner. Wide open 3, missed. Medley able to track down the ball and throw it out of bounds off Team Network player. How about Medley on that play right there?
That is a textbook hustle play, running out of bounds, throwing it off the defender.
Blazers back with action right now. Free in the corner. Free for 3. It's off. Ball sails out of bounds. That'll be Team Network ball.
And I believe that was his second miss, unless my stat keeping hasn't been all that accurate.
Well, one thing I would notice about Janelle Free, he's not – the last couple minutes here, he doesn't seem – his shot isn't it. He had that turnover here at half court with a half hazard pass, and that shot there was lazy also. Air ball there by Team Network. Number 11, Thomas Norris with the rebound. Norris finds Free down low. Free misses a layup again. I have to wonder if Janelle Free is a little fatigued here. Turnovers, missed shots, and then a missed layup there. But able to put it in was Martell Medley right behind him.
He was just giving an assist for his teammate, that's all.
One way to look at it. Network back with the ball. Blanchard bumped. No call there.
Good no call. There was a bump and a travel.
Arnold, the pass down low. Got Dotson. Dotson stepped out of bounds. Trying to gain position down there. Big man stepped out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Blazer basketball.
8th turnover for the Network.
So Medley with a lazy pass. But I believe the Network almost gives it back.
They do.
They do give it back.
The 9th
Sloppy
turnover.
passing by both teams there. Lazy passing by the Blazers, but sloppy passing by both teams there. Blazers able to get the ball back. And now Medley will inbound to Free. Just watch Janelle Free on this play here and see what's his attitude coming down the court. Stop and pop, pull up, and good shot there. Janelle Free
Breaking
with
ankles.
the bucket.
Made the defender take a couple steps after he stopped.
Yeah, he slid back like Sub-Zero. 59-54. Great pass on Team Network to find Stephon Arnold for the bucket. 59-56. Things heating up here as the time rolls down to halftime. It's a no-look pass, but it's a lazy pass. Fortunately, they're able to gain control on that one. Knocked out of bounds by Team Network.
That was a lollipop rainbow.
Yeah, he tried to no-look it, but it was just late. The only person he was fooling was himself on that one. So now Janelle Free will inbound the ball to Keyshawn Cook in the backcourt. Cook with the ball, 2-3 zone for Team Network. Pass Christian, and it just threw his hands and out of bounds. Turnover Blazers. Got to get back on defense, though, if you're the Blaze.
His hands were one step ahead of his head.
Team Network bringing the ball down the court now. Blanchard dribbling, trying to find a man. It's Dotson down low, trying to establish presence. 3 seconds once again.
Another turnover.
It looks as if Team Network is trying to establish their man big down low, but they got to let everybody else know so they get out the key.
And that's what you need to keep track of how long you're in the key.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Blazers with the ball, looking to swing around. Coach Bogart wants a timeout. 59-56. Somewhat critical possession right here. 3 points. You don't want to lose the lead, especially, but maybe he just saw something there he didn't like.
And you're only up by 3 points. And, oops, I just broke my pen. You're only up by 3 points, and you got 2.5 minutes left in the half. You want to go into the locker room with the lead. You can discuss your strategy and kind of point out. You don't want to be climbing out of a hole. So really important for the Blazers to score on this possession, like you said.
Like you said, Ryan's being aggressive with his pen over here, but the Blazers need to be aggressive with their defense and with the passing.
This game's making me nervous.
Yeah.
I like this pen, too. That's a shame.
As you said. So once again, we are here at the historical East High. We are balling out for Lupus. We are pledging bully free. Yes, I am bully free. We invite you to make the pledge too. Visit yesbullyfree.org and make the pledge.
Blazers are ready to go. Network still trying to go over the last minute details.
Uh-oh.
Hacking.
Back to action here, 59-56. Cleveland Blazer basketball. Shot is up. It's a wild three. And good turnover. Free with the pass. Back out to Norris. Seems as if Thomas Norris trying to get himself into the ball game here. Wild three there, but he was able to get to the line here, see if he can complete these 2 points. Sometimes when you get to the free throw line and you're able to see the ball go into the hole, it makes it easier when you come back down and try to get that layup or that jump shot.
It's all what did Coach used to say? It's cybernetics or something.
Right, something like that.
You visualize it going in, it'll go in.
Exactly. Norris, no visualization right there on the first shot. 59-56.
Want to make it at least a 2 possession.
2 minutes left here in the second quarter before halftime.
That's good.
Makes that shot good, and I forgot because they did get that turnover in the backcourt. He gets 3 shots.
Oh, yeah.
So 60-56 here. Number 11, Thomas Norris for the Cleveland Blazers, looking to put them up by 5 points here. Shot is up, and shot is good. 61-56. Cleveland Blazers up over the Detroit Team Network. Dennis Blanchard with the ball, dribbling around. Blanchard driving to the hole. Shot is up. Bucket missed. Tipped by Dotson. Up, layup, sold. And Thomas Norris battling for the rebound down low for the Blazers. This is going to be a jump ball.
Norris with an excellent box out on the big man, Jake Dotson. And then he didn't initially get the rebound, but after a couple tips, he broke off of Dotson and grabbed it and took the jump ball.
As you said, Ryan, it's the little things that get it done. And, yeah, that was a great box out there by Norris because otherwise Dotson would have got the rebound and it would have been an easy layup. Cook here with the ball for the Blazers, dribbling down the middle of the court. He swings it out. Right side, Lewis. Now Free with the jab step. Back to Lewis. Shaq with the ball. Swinging around.
Able to save that travel.
Shot clock barreling down. Shot is up. shot clock violation on Cleveland Blazers there. That'll be a turnover. 1 minute and 23 seconds left here for halftime. Network outletting the ball. They're going to try to find Dotson down low. That's what they've been trying to do the last couple possessions. This is going to be a drive by Larry Murray. Kind of out of control on that drive there. Norris with the ball. He needs to get dribbling down. He's got the big man on him. He's got Dotson all the way to the top of the key. Free on the wing. No good. Rebound by Dotson. Network back down the court. And Thomas Norris with good defense there, able to knock the ball out of bounds for the Cleveland Blazers.
Norris doing things that aren't showing up on the stat sheet, but they're definitely helping the team out.
Definitely. Just the little things, Ryan. Sometimes it's just the little things. Stephon Arnold with the ball. Crossover. Jumper in the free throw jumper is missed. Rebounded by Cook. Swing on to Morris. Back to Cook. They've got numbers. And Cook turns over the ball.
He had Christian wide open on the wing.
So now Blanchard, Team Network, back with the ball. Murray with a wild three. That's off. Donnell Free with the box out and big boy rebound. Push the ball up court. Christian, three-pointer up. No good. Battling. Network with the ball. It's going to be Stephon Arnold all the way down the court with the drive. The layup is missed. Norris with the rebound. 10 seconds left. 8, 7, and bucket by Donnell Free with 6.8 seconds left. He's able to go to the court for an and one opportunity.
Again, Norris coming in. He's getting rebounds and assists, or rebounds and steals.
He's getting everything.
He's everywhere.
He's boxing out. He's getting rebounds, getting steals. He's getting outlet passes. He's doing the dirty work for him right now.
And on that last possession, Keyshawn Christian with his second miss of the night.
Bucket good there by Donnell Free. Blazers up by 8. 5 seconds left. Blazers were lazy on defense. Network able to get back down and score very quickly. And that'll bring us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen, as the Cleveland Blazers able to surmount, come back and get the lead up over Detroit Team Network, 64-58. Going to be halftime. Have some halftime opportunities here we'll turn you to, and we'll be back for the third quarter. So we're back here for the second half of what's been an exciting game here, Ryan. Team Blazers, Cleveland Blazers, 64-58. Saw a halftime presentation there by national recording artist Javion. It's one of his songs, No Violence, No Violence. We are here. The Yes, I Am Bully Free Pledge campaign, balling out for Lupus.
He was good. I got to admit.
Yeah, he was pretty good. And as I said, the ABA and Cleveland Blaze are bully free. You can take the pledge too, make the pledge. Visit us at yesbullyfree.org. Take that pledge, just like basketball. Make it, take it. Speaking of basketball, we're here in the third quarter. Blazers up 66-58 over Team Network. And we'll see if that short roster for Team Network weighs in on them as they begin this second half. Kofi Hamid with the three and a miss. Medley for the Blazers down. He has a man wide open up under the bucket. Layup is up and blocked. Dotson with an outlet. He has Blanchard. He's up for the layup. And that's a good shot by number 24, Dennis Blanchard for Team Network.
Pace is starting to pick up now.
Blazers back in a hurry. Oh, it was a great inlet pass. Just a missed shot by Christian there. Now Dotson, big man handling the ball. And Jake Dotson with a bucket.
Looked like Torrey Adams came up hurt right there. Tried to take a charge and didn't get a call.
That's tough. It hurts more when you don't get the call.
Mm-hmm. Lay your body out for
now
nothing.
Blazers trying to break the 3-3 zone. Network in the 2-3 zone. That'll mean it'll be a wide open buckets everywhere. Dotson with an outlet. And Dewey Williams down the court. Little cherry picking there by Dewey. Network down by 2.
Blazers need to pick it up a bit.
Network playing the zone. Anytime you're in the zone, you got to get the ball in the middle of the court.
Good timeout. Good timeout by Coach there. Team was kind of lackadaisical coming out of the half.
Well, they look like they're confused by that zone that Team Network has come out here in the second half with. So, you know, as I said, anytime you're in the zone, you got to prepare for it. So, Coach called a timeout. Hopefully, he'll tell them, like, hey, bring a man to the top of the key, free throw line area. You pass the ball in there. They have no choice but to collapse in that area. And then you have your options where you can swing the ball, whether it's out or you have a man cutting back door.
And
go ahead.
I was going to say, if they come back out in that 2-3 zone, you can overload one side and then kick it across the other side.
Yep. Couple of ways you can attack the 2-3 zone, but one of them is not cross-court passes. That's where you'll burn yourself at. So here we go. Cleveland Blazers up 66-64 over Team Network in this third quarter, second half matchup. Medley with the ball. See what they do here to break this zone. Swinging it. Here comes the pick up top. Medley with a three, wide open, and bang from deep downtown. Martell Medley with the three for the Cleveland Blazers.
Very pretty shot.
69-64 Team Network. Big man Dotson for the three. And he answers on the other end. Jake Dotson with the three. Showing that big man could do it outside also.
3 for 3 coming out of halftime.
Here we go, Martell. That pass is a little early as he was trying to come set the pick. That was McDay there trying to come set the pick for Martell. He steps back now, shoots another three. That's missed. Big man McDay up with the layup, and he's missed. That was Norris with the rebound. And Blanchard, once again, very quickly down the court.
You got to pick up your man in transition.
Dennis Blanchard with the layup for Team Network. That'll tie the ball game up 69-69 here. Free throws coming up for the Cleveland Blazers. Or maybe not. No. Ball will be inbounded down below up under the hole.
Yeah, he was fouled on the initial put down of the ball right up near the top of the key.
See if they can find a cutter here with this inbound play. To Shaka Brown back in the game. They did have a cutter, but it was a little too high. Not a ball pass. Great pass. Good defense. Good way to get back. And foul called there. I didn't see it, but foul called there.
I think Christian just came up when his body was a little out of control. Oh,
69-69 here. 8 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tie ball game here. The historical East High School, 1349 East 79th. If you want to come down and check out the second half, come down. We invite you to come down and still make the pledge. We'll be here afterwards, holding interviews, and just pretty much having a great Saturday gathering here. Beautiful day for basketball. So now Medley with a three. Jumper is up, missed by Medley. Rebound by Deshaun Phelps. Phelps is dribbling. He turns the ball over. Outlet pass to Christian. Christian with the reverse layup. And that is good. Now Team Network. Little one-on-one action there that doesn't work. Norris, he's down court in a hurry. Misses the layup. Shaka Brown with the shot. Jumper. Oh, in and out. That was Shaq Lewis with the jumper there.
great hustle by the Blazers on that possession.
So now Christian, back to Chicago Brown. Christian with the shot up. It's off. Rebound by Norris. He just throws it back into Team Network. Blanchard with the ball in the middle of the court. Down to their big man. They got a wide open jumper on the side. Off, but Dotson with the rebound. He traveled there. And yeah, there's going to be a call on number 34, Jake Dotson. He's going to travel.
It looked like Dotson kind of pushed off under the basket a little bit. Got away with the call.
Eddie Brown for the Blazers looking to get back in the game here at the next sub call. Shaka Brown, the penetration. Norris. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Team Network.
Just a fraction of a second late on that bounce pass. If he had a man wide open underneath the basket, but just barely got it kicked by number 15, Nate Stephanie.
(71-70), Cleveland Blazers with the ball. Excuse me, Team Network with the ball. Cleveland Blazers with the lead. No call there on the over or back. Coach wanted for the Blazers. So dribble, pump fake, Nate Stepney, and he's fouled. Stepney will be going to the line for 2 shots, looking to take the lead for the Network.
And on that over and back call, Coach wanted, the offensive player took a step over and then came back across the line. I think you have to fully commit. I thought you only needed the 1 foot over as well, but I guess you just you need to have both feet over the line for it to be an over and back.
Yeah, because he's got to actually, in order for him to, pretty much gain where he's at, he's got to have 2 feet over there. So the first free throw was good by Stepney. Nails the second. And once again, Team Network back in the lead by 1. Medley pushing the ball, spin, drive, shot is up. Bad shot by Medley. That's going to give Team Network an easy layup on the other side of the court. 74-71. And now Cook will have the ball in possession. Shaka Brown and the Blazers try to get some motion here. Bad pass. There's a layup. And now Deshaun Phelps able to turn it up here in the third quarter as he gets 2 more points for Team Network. They're up 76-71.
Blazers need to calm things down a little bit, getting a little ahead of themselves.
Yeah, they got to get the ball moving around and get back into their offense. They look a little small right now too. With the lineup that they have on the floor, they're a little small, so they got to get up good shots because they're not going to get that many rebounds. A deep shot by Medley, which is actually unsurprisingly rebounded by Shaka Brown, but then there's a steal, and Team Network back to the other end. Shot up, rebound. Nate Stepney with the putback, 78-71. Team Network up by 7. Now Cook with the drive, left hand, banks it off the glass, good.
Those are his first points of the night for
Keyshawn Cook. 73-78. Network with the ball down to Jake Dotson, the big man battling down low. big man able to put the points up. 80-73, excuse me.
Got to double down on that big guy, get him on the backside.
He's a big guy, isn't he? Cook now with another layup. And Keyshawn Cook looking to cook things up, stir things up here in the third quarter.
Nice dribble drive, baseline, reverse layup.
Team Network trying to get the ball back down to Network. Dotson. Kofi with the open three. Misses it there. Dotson with the great rebound. Going to find Blanchard. Kofi Hamid with another dribble drive. Shot is up, and he's fouled. He's been quiet since the first half, Ryan, but he'll be able to go to the free throw line now.
And that the Blazers got away with one there. Coffee had a wide open three. Nobody even closed out to him. He just missed it. Kofi is 0 for 6 in his past 6 shots. Looking to fix that with these free throws. But, man, I mean, boy, the Blazers get away with one. He started off really hot. He started off, like we said, 5 for 6, and he's gone 0 for 6 since.
Yeah, and one thing about the Blazers that I think they're going to have a hard time winning this game if they don't start pressing and trapping again. Because, I mean, Team Network, they're not going anywhere. And right now they're up by 5 points. And I haven't seen a press or any trap since the first quarter. So,
or even bring any energy at all. They've just been kind of lackadaisical around watching each other. They need to get some cuts, get open, set some screens, close out to defenders, box out. I mean, they got a lot to do.
All the things it takes to be a championship takes to end this ball game. I mean, they can't just keep going back and forth thinking they'll be able to turn it up when they want to, because right now Team Network has been turning it up, and they find themselves up by 4 with the possibility of going up by 7 with Kofi at the line.
Now, the good thing if you're the Blazers is in the first half, you were down by 10, and you managed to fight your way up and lead at halftime.
Right.
So looking for that again.
On the opposite side of it, though, you don't have another halftime. So.
Right, exactly.
So here we are. 5 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Detroit Team Network up 80-75 over the Cleveland Blazers. Number 32, Kofi Hamid, be at the line for Team Network to take 2 shots.
Refs are messing with the basketball hoop again. I wonder if somebody ran into it or maybe somebody tried to dunk, and I don't know. We haven't seen a dunk lately, so can't imagine that'd be the reason.
Well, that is the side that the network is on, so it could have been big Jake Dotson down there. He's been banging around, so maybe he fell into it. There were a couple bodies there on that last possession. Shot is up and good by Kofi.
Makes his first free throw of the night.
81-75, 6-point lead, looking to go to 7. And he does. So now 82-75, and the Blazers not looking to be patient here as they bring the ball back down court in a hurry. Keyshawn Cook with the ball. And now Cook looking to force the issue here. And he's going to be able to go. No, this ball will be out of bounds, be taken out of bounds up under the court.
Good aggressive drive by Cook, taking it right to the defenders and making them foul.
So now the ball is inbounded back to Cook. See what he does here as he's at the top of the key. Dribbling. Gets the ball to Lewis. Shaq to Shaka. Shaka back to Cook. And this is going to be a turnover out of bounds.
Tried to make a fancy no-look pass, and he didn't look to see that there's nobody there.
So here we go. Team Network back with the ball. Stephon Darnold with the ball, with the shot is up, batted around. They're banging down low. Network with the ball. Good head fake there by Stepney. Stepney with the great pump fake and puts the bucket in. 84-75. Network up by 9. Cook swinging the ball around to Lewis. Shaq with the dribble. Back over to Cook. Shock at the top of the key. Look to break his man down. Now Shaq back with the ball. He's got a man wide open. Janelle free, but he doesn't deliver the ball on time. And great defense there by Shaka Brown by the Cleveland Blazers. If he would have had somebody else hustling behind him, they might have been able to hold on to that ball. But great hustle there to Shaka Brown not to give up on that play. As Team Network definitely had numbers, and they were going to actually win up by 10 on that possession.
Yeah. Blazers need to find their rhythm up again on offense. They're looking a little out of sorts, just kind of dribbling around. Late substitution, it looks like.
Well, the thing about it is, as I said earlier, Ryan, as I look at Team Network, they don't have first of all, they don't have a lot of players, and they definitely don't have a lot of ball handlers. So you need to press the rock and make sure you'll get some turnovers out of that. Press the rock, half-court trap, get some turnovers, so that way you can get easy buckets on the other end.
And another thing, Blazers need to keep their hands up on defense. They're kind of down by their side, shuffling around a little bit, not really invested in the defensive side of things.
True. One thing you see Team Network doing, that's why they're getting so many steals in those cross-course passes. So now the inbound it's a great inbound right into the dots, and you can't let the big man establish himself like that under the hole.
Martell Medley just about jumped over him,
yeah, I mean,
feet and all.
It's almost an automatic bucket, so now they'll take it back out. Phelps with the shot, and that's good. Excuse me, that's Nate Stepney for Team Network. Buries a three off the inbound pass. So now the Blazers back down court. Medley with the pass of Lewis. Shaq with the shot, and it's off and over the glass, out of bounds.
If your team Blazers, you don't need these threes that they keep on shooting.
So now the Blazers with a bad press, and Team Network had Dotson down low free, but of course the Blazers had to foul him in a hurry, intentional foul there actually, just to stop him from getting a layup. They find themselves down by 12 now. Offense looking very staticky.
They tried that full court press again, but this time Team Network easily broke through it.
Well, they weren't. They showed the press, but there were only two people fully committed to it. And I mean, when you're going to have court press and trap, everybody's got to be committed to it because somebody might get off, and you're going to have to scramble back and switch. Free throw is missed, but it's offensive rebound, and back to the big man Dotson. He's just down there eating right now. 89-75. Team Network up by 14. Blazers, but the shot is up. Great offensive rebound by Cook. He's going to throw a ball up. Too much one-on-one game right now by the Team Blazers, and they're falling behind here. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter.
They had to foul there, otherwise who knows what would have happened. Good thing is you can't foul out in the ABA.
Right.
Just technicals after a 6.
Yeah. 89-75 here. We take a media timeout. Team Network up by 14 now, Ryan. Up by 14 now. We talked about this at halftime, how the Blazers couldn't play around. Go ahead.
They have a bunch of turnovers this half. I count five or six turnovers already. They just need to take care of the ball. They need to get into a rhythm on offense. They're just settling for threes or lazy dribble drives when there's nothing there.
Well, that was the thing I was worried about, even seeing their JV team, I was going to be worried if they got down. Would you see with a lot of teams, they get down by a lead bigger than 10, and they start going into the one-on-one, dribble, try to drive, and that's what we see a lot of. I mean, Keyshawn Cook, he did come out aggressive, but right now he's just every time he gets the ball, he's driving, and he's kind of out of control. Nobody else is moving with him, and they're just stagnant on offense. They don't look very good right now, and they don't look good on defense either.
And they're tricking themselves into thinking that they need threes to come back into this game. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. You have plenty of time to come back. Just get a good shot inside and then play solid defense.
I mean, you see what the network has done. They've went to the basics. They put their big man, Jake Dotson, down low, feed him the ball, and then run the offense through him. Now, of course, the Blazers, they have big guys, and maybe that's not their game plan, but they've got to get some. They got to find out something and stick with it.
And boxing out and rebounds, that's another thing.
But the one-on-one play by the Blazers right now is not going to get it done. So we'll see what they do out of this timeout. 89-75. And Dennis Blanchard for Team Network at the line for 2. Misses the first one.
That's one saving grace. Both teams have not been great from the free throw line.
Which is horrible because, as you said, they're free.
Who doesn't like free things, right?
Splits the second one, 90-75. Lead is up to 15 now. Blazers back with the ball. Martell Medley on the wing. They're going to move it around. Shaq Lewis with a shot is up, but it's missed. Blocked by Lewis. Rebound. Torrey Adams with the pass into Norris, and Norris finally able to put a bucket in the hole. Great hustle there
Great ball movement.
by Thomas Norris. So here we go. Blazers back with the press, and immediately out of the press, they get a turnover. And the option to maybe score 3 points or 4 here, Ryan.
Well, I don't know if that's going to count as a 3D because I think he was in the forecourt.
Okay. So we'll see what Cook does. Team Network back in that 2-3 zone. Blazers looking to break down. And that's perfect offense right there. Shaq Lewis with the ball, but he's blocked. Medley with the
arm.
Got the arm. And now Team Network back, and they're on a hurry. Just kind of throw the ball up there. That's Blanchard. But he had a man up under him, so great call there by the refs, and Blanchard to go to the line for 2 points, two shots.
I'm not so sure that. I mean, Thomas Norris looked pretty straight up to me, and it looked like on the other side Medley got hammered on the arm a little bit. But that's why I'm not a ref. I don't see these things.
Yeah, I mean, to the refs' degree, Medley he kind of threw up a wild shot off a rebound, and then down here, as far as Norris, his hands were up, but his feet were moving, so he was backpedaling. He's backpedaling, so
very true. Like I said, that's why I'm not a ref.
Buckets here. I did train. I did go to referee. I did take referee training. I used to ref high school basketball.
Interesting.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I used to ref high school basketball. 92-77. Team Network up by 15 over the Cleveland Blazers now. Shaq Lewis to the line. That last possession there, the Blazers were, looking to break down that 2-3 zone. They got the pass that they wanted, but normally out of the 2-3 zone, you can get 2 passes and an easy layup. It's normally that's how it goes. 2 passes, maybe 3 passes and an easy shot or easy layup. But if you don't do that, it's going to be hard scoring against a zone. 78-72. Only able to get 1 free throw on that one. Not sure if that was defensive 3 seconds.
Yeah. No, he reached around.
Oh, okay, the hook.
Yeah.
Blanchard with the ball. Thought about the shot. Going to pass it around. Good defense there by Medley. They've got numbers. Medley to Norris. Norris going to go up, miss. Rebounded by Medley, and how did they ever miss that?
Those 3 chip shots.
So now Team Network, their coach very wisely calls a timeout because they looked as if they were going to throw up a wild shot there. But if you're the Blazers, you've got to have those layups. You've got to have those missed layups at a time like this will break your back.
Two wide open shots, and you're down by 14 points. You need those. Like you said, it hurts you not to get those wide open shots. On the positive side, Medley has his 5th steal and a block tonight, so he's playing some pretty good defense. He's got 5 assists and quite a few points. Let me tally those up. 22 points for Medley tonight as well.
Yeah, he's having a good game. But what they need out of him right now is leadership and ball handling.
You saw that great effort play. I mean, if the rest of the team can follow up after that, that'd be great.
They need Mellon to get everybody else involved. When Cook has a ball in his hand, he's kind of, everybody doesn't have court vision, so.
And you need to stop Dennis Blackard right now.
Yeah.
He is just unbelievable as he steps up to the free throw line.
And it must have been somebody that has 6 fouls, or why do they call it tech? I'm not sure here.
I'm not sure either. Wait, didn't they call a timeout?
I thought there was a timeout call, but no, it must have been a coach's referee timeout. But either way, it's not good for the Cleveland Blazers and their team right now.
I'm not so sure what the rule is for that.
They go down 16.
We have a discussion right in front of us between coach and a referee about why they shot the technical free throws. I'm not so sure. Can't really hear anything, so I don't know what's being said. But
Yeah, I think Coach Bogart and his complaint here is that the referee that made the call was all the way down here on this baseline. How could he make that call and the other refs didn't make it? So,
right,
which I can understand now. But back to the action here. 2 minutes left in this quarter, a little bit under 2 minutes. Coach Bogart can handle it on the sideline, but his team is going to have to handle it on the court in between the lines here as they find themselves down 16. They got to D up.
it looks like there's an illegal screen on number 34, Jake Dotson. It's a lucky break for the Blazers.
So one step away from a comeback now. Sean Cook. Norris going to step into a jumper. Norris been cold all night. Misses their network. Blanchard with the ball. And as you said, Blanchard has been their leader here in the second half. Blanchard all the way to the line, but he's stripped. Cook with the pick. Down to Shaq Lewis. Lewis with the left-hand layup. He's just out of control there. He misses that. Back to Blanchard. And this time Blanchard is up and one. Dennis Blanchard for Team Network has been putting on a clinic here in the second half. Ryan, what are they going to do about him?
Apparently they can't do a whole lot. You gotta maybe just stick a guy on him and have him never leave his side because he's been the killer tonight.
Yeah, well, or you stick two guys on him and you make them run the offense out of somebody else. I mean, I'm not gonna let you kill me.
Right.
I'll double team you. You have to pass the ball to somebody else, and they're gonna have to make the shot. Simple as that. 97-78 here. 1 minute left here. Now Melly wisely to the hole, but he's called for a travel. That's going to be a turnover by the Blazers.
Turnovers mounting up.
Fatigue and frustration looking to set in on these Cleveland Blazers this afternoon. Still no press or no trap. Blanchard able to dribble the ball down very easily in the middle of Dotson. Stepney with the wide open jumper, but he misses. Offensive rebound, and it's an easy layup by Stephon Arnold there. Now a turnover. Oh, Euro step. Nate Stepney misses a layup.
That's the 16th.
So now the
turnover.
Blazers are looking very sloppy here. I don't know if it's fatigue or frustration setting in on them, but they find themselves down 23 points here very quickly when they were just up by 6.
They need to find it within themselves to come back in this game in the fourth quarter.
101-78 here. This is going to be probably the last possession of this quarter here. Cook with the basketball at the top of the key. Cook driving, throws it up, gets his own rebound, misses that. Then he goes back up and he's fouled. And as I said before, Ryan, Cook's being aggressive, but he's not getting anybody else involved in the ball game. And everybody else is kind of standing around. They're not looking to get an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound.
Nor are they setting screens.
They're just kind of watching him. And as I said, on the defensive side, the Blazers, they're not pressing the ball anymore. You don't see any more half-court traps, no full-court presses. And Blanchard for Team Network has pretty much been able to have his way. And another missed free throw there by Cook. Cook with the second effort. That one is good. 101-79 here. Once again, Blanchard down court in a hurry. He's able to get a shot off. It would have been backstabbing if he hit that, but it misses. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. the Detroit Team Network with a blowout third quarter here, Ryan. They find themselves up 101-79. I can't remember what the score was at the second half.
I think it was 64 to 59. Does that sound right? I think the Blazers had a 5-point lead, 64 to 59.
So you think about that.
No, I'm sorry, 62 to 59. I don't know.
Either way, Team Network almost put 40 points up in that quarter.
Yeah.
Either way.
Like,
so 40 to almost 15 points.
Like you said in the JV game, they're trying to Golden State them.
Yeah, they're trying to Golden State, and
It's working. Well, if you're the Blazers, what do you need to do in this third quarter to try to come out of this big hole you've dug yourself?
Well, your offense is looking stagnant. Your offense, they've looked stagnant ever since actually early in the first quarter. They were getting a lot of turnovers back then in the first half, but right now you're going to have to rely on your defense. That's the only thing that's going to get you back in the game is defense, because you have to stop them from scoring. You don't have enough time to just shoot with them. You got to stop them from scoring, and you got to get easy layups. So they've got to put hustle in.
What do you need to keep doing if you're Team Network? What do you keep doing to protect this lead? I mean, you can't get lackadaisical and cocky just because you're up.
If you're Team Network, I keep putting the ball in Blanchard's hand and being the ball down the court, so that way we make sure we don't have any turnovers in the front court. In the back court. Then once we get in the front court, I'm feeding my man Dotson down low, and either you're going to double team him, you're going to foul him, or we're going to swing it out and go for the open jumper. But we're up 22 points here, so we've got time to tick off. We're not in a rush. If I'm the Detroit Team Network, I'm not in a rush to force a shot.
Right. Looks like it will be Blazers ball to start. Nope. Sorry, Team Network, my bad.
Team Network, and maybe not. Maybe we're fooled again. I think it is Blazers ball. It is Blazers ball as number 5, Kashawn Christian, will inbound it on the sideline here. Near sideline right in front of us, back into the backcourt to Shaq Lewis. Shaq is held and fouled. So that's another thing you can do. You can get aggressive, so that way you can get to the free throw line very early. That'll stop the clock. Little things like that, but the main thing is defense and good offensive possessions, I would say. Moving the ball, no turnover. That's a good shot by Free there. Rebound. Christian, he goes up. He's fouled. But that's the kind of offense that you want to see there, Ryan. Ball was swung. Janelle Free put the 3 up, but it was off.
And now you kind of almost have to start taking threes. I know we said earlier you got plenty of time, but, I mean, down by 22 points with 12 minutes to go in the last quarter of the game, you need to start getting points up fast.
The ABA and Cleveland Blazers are bully-free. We're here at the Yes, I Am Bully-Free Pledge campaign, combined with the Balling Out for Lupus. We do invite you to make the pledge. Visit yesbullyfree.org and take the pledge. Make it, take it basketball. One-on-one to 80 here.
Almost came up with the rebound off the free throw, but instead the foul was called.
Down by 21, but manageable. If they can step up the defense here, we'll see what they can do. So now Stepney working a rock. They're swinging it. Blanchard with the ball at the top of the key for Team Network. He's going to drive up and under, and that's a bucket is good.
I'd say that was pretty good defense, but just an amazing play.
No answer for Dennis Blanchard right now. The Blazers looking to move the offense around. Thomas Norris with the ball. Pass. Christian, he's fouled. He'll be able to go back to the line for 2. 103 to 80.
He had a wide open shot there at the elbow of the key, and just unable to come up with it. It's like a curse for this Blazers team. They just can't buy a basket.
Nor a free throw. 103 to 80 it remains.
I think it's in their head.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard when you come into this game. They look good from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were going back and forth, they looked good from the start. Like they knew what they wanted to do, and now you just look up and it's down 23. It's like, how can we get back in this game? But it starts on defense, and it starts right here with Dennis Blanchard as he has the ball at the top of the key for Team Network. Swings it around. He traveled. Wasn't called, but Stephon Arnold was able to put the ball in the basket. 105-80 for Team Network. Norris now with the ball on the sideline. Norris misses the layup again, but that one's cleaned up by Keyshawn Christian. Norris having a hard time this evening putting the ball in the basket, but he's staying aggressive. I like that. Blanchard with the free lane. Blazers don't know what the Blazers seem to be lost on defense here, Ryan. I'm not sure if I'm the coach, if I don't make them play a 2-3 zone just to make them, be responsible for holding down the area because they're just sliding everywhere.
And they caught a break on that last one. Pass was a little bit long and bounced right off the hands of the player.
So now Medley with a pass to Norris. Norris with the jumper, and that one misses again. Outlet pass for Team Network. Two players battling over it. Kofi with the deep three. That's off.
Coffee's been off lately too, so it's an all right sign. As we have a Blazer down. No, that's not a Blazer. That's a Team Network.
That's Team Network. It's on an offensive rebound. It's number 20, Stephon Arnold. He was fouled by Thomas Norris, number 11.
Thomas Norris has been playing with heart all game, but just got a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing with heart, but he can't buy a bucket. I don't know what you have for him as far as scoring.
He is 1 for 7.
Yeah, he's having a hard game tonight. And a lot of those 7 shots have been point-blank layups that he's just missed.
But he has had great intangible things that don't show up on the
Yeah,
stat
like
sheet.
I said, he's been doing a lot of the little things. But here in the fourth quarter, you need buckets. You need buckets. You need points.
And you need rebounds. Oh, man.
As once again, offensive rebound after about 4 of them by Team Network. Jake Dotson able to finally get it in for an easy layup there. 107-82. And Medley back strong for the Cleveland Blazers.
Use this as a turning point. This is a chance for a three-point play. Get a nice defensive stop and get a good run going.
84-107. Missed shot. I don't think Team Network was ready for that. Rebound. Christian going up strong. Misses. And they're just missing right now. Point-blank layups. They can't put in the ball. Now Blanchard. And that bucket is good. Excuse me. That's Nate Stepney for Team Network. He's been another one who's been crippling the Blazers this afternoon. Shaq Lewis with the floater. Missed. Dotson with the rebound. Blazers not getting back on defense. Team Network with numbers, but they throw the ball out of bounds also.
It's a tale of two stories here. Everything is going in for the Network, and absolutely nothing is going in for the Blazers.
Totally. You're saying it right, Ryan. And I don't even know how Network got that ball back here on this possession, but they do, and it's actually 109-84 here with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Blazers still have time, but they got to put it on the defense here. Christian pushing it. Foul, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, it could be worse. I remember in AAU in 7th grade, we got shut out like 92-20 in one of our games. So
yeah, that hurts.
was the bright side of that.
Well, I remember playing an AAU game. I had a guy on my team named Love, and he was just on fire in the first, but he was like a ball hog, just on fire. We were up like 30 at halftime. Yeah, we ended up losing that game.
You were up by 30 at halftime. And you ended up losing.
By 30 at halftime and lost that game. He wouldn't pass the ball. He thought he was still hot.
That wasn't Kevin Love by chance.
No, it wasn't Kevin Love, but he sure thought he didn't get no love after the game.
Sure, I bet not.
109-86 here. Players getting scrappy. Refs are letting them play. Network with the ball and the shot. Delshawn Phelps, number 0, with the score.
Had a hand in his face, and he still made it.
Yeah, he kind of hang on the air there.
There we go.
Jordan is Janelle Free with a bucket finally from downtown for the Blazers. .22 lead.
It's getting a little chippy.
I'm looking for the Blazers to either put on a full court press or half court trap or anything We talked about it in the pregame, Ryan, how Team Network only has 9 players on their team, but they don't look a bit fatigued. Blazers not doing a job on running it down on them. Like
Blazers look more fatigued than Team Network does.
Exactly. With their 15 players on the bench, they look a lot more tired than Team Network.
I don't think too many of the Blazers played in the JV or the earlier games.
No.
So
Not enough for them to be down like this, or not enough for them, at least the effort that they're putting forth right here now.
And it is disheartening when just none of your shots seem to go in at all, no matter what you try and do. Nothing's going in, nothing's working, and then on the other side, you play defense. You seem to play defense pretty well, but they're still making their shots like there's a magnet on the hoop or something.
Right, yeah. As you said, they just everything is going in for them right now. They're not having a problem at all getting the ball into the basket. So 111-89 here. Be Team Network basketball here in the fourth quarter. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left. Blanchard with an easy inbound pass and easy layup.
Nobody in the paint.
So once again, Cleveland Blaze caught sleeping. Turnover, Christian, Blanchard, and Janelle Free able to get the ball back. Free probably going to take it all the way to the hole. He finds a man, and this is a great pass and score. Finally, an easy bucket for the Blaze here. They're looking to step up the press here. Fresh legs in here, number 21, Eddie Brown for the Blazers.
Dropping the shoulder trying to get that ball.
Hey, whatever it takes here now in the fourth quarter now, Ryan.
I mean, you got to show some heart.
91-113, you're down by 22, but it's right around the corner. I mean, 4 or 5 stops, you're back in the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much. It's not much. It starts right here. Good D by Brown. Now to Shaka. Looking for his man, and he has an easy layup. He just misses it. Eddie Brown with the rebound. Shot is up, three-pointer, no good. Shaq Lewis back with the rebound, and he's going to the line. And as you said, Ryan, tell of 2 stories. They just can't get that red, white, and blue ball to go on that orange rim at all this afternoon.
But what you do like to see is that they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, so at least they haven't rolled over yet. They're trying to fight and claw their way back into this game.
Yeah, I like it. I like what I'm seeing right now out of the Blazers. They got to make free throws, though.
Yeah, can't.
One thing, if I'm Coach Bogart, one thing we'll be working on in the next week or so is free throws, free throws, free throws.
Nobody goes.
Maybe a little suicides in between there, too.
Nobody goes home until you make 10 free throws.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
There's one.
Since it was a turnover in the backcourt, he's going to get another shot.
So 92-113.
Oh, maybe not.
So timeout Team Network now. And as you said, Ryan, you were correct. One more shot for the Blazers. But I'm assuming Team Network, their coach, very wisely giving them breaks in between here to make sure that they're able to hold on to this lead, knowing that with 7 minutes left, the Blazers are going to try to put on their hardest run right now. And they can withstand. They can go home.
Yeah, you can easily score 20 points in 7.5 minutes, but the problem is going to be stopping the other team from scoring points because you haven't been able to do that all night.
Yeah.
See if you can dig down deep in your heart.
Well, 2 of the things is going to have to happen. They're going to have to stop Blanchard from getting easy lanes to the hole, and they're going to have to box out Dotson on the down low. They've got to push him out of there. You don't even have to jump for the ball. Just push him all the way out of there. Good shot there by Shaq Lewis to bring the lead up to 20. So here we go. You hear Coach Bogart, coaching staff screaming for press, screaming for a trap, full court press. Broken here by Team Network to bring the big man all the way back. And now Blanchard with the ball, and they're trapping him. Oh, and Blanchard gets away. He almost traveled there. It's going to be a reaching foul. But the aggressive I like.
Yeah, you can see the fire lit in the Blazers already. Hustling around the court, flying to the ball.
Here we go. Kick it out.
He's hurt. Shaka Brown, not wanting to go out the game. He's going to walk this one off. He's shaking his head now. I'm not coming out. He's been a spark to their fire here late in this fourth quarter. Medley with the inbound three-pointer from the top of the key. Miss.
That's how you want shooting your shots. He's the leading scorer on the team.
Dotson with the rebounds. They fight down low. 7-second violation. They weren't able to get the ball across.
And that'll enforce the 3D rule as the disco light comes on.
As the disco lights come on. So the 3D rule is only in the fourth quarter.
No, it's all game. It's just it was a backcourt.
Oh, okay.
Turnover, so.
Shaka Brown, Blazers offense in the game. Shot is up and missed. Almost. By Eddie Brown, but good hustle. Now Shaka Brown swings it, and it's going to be a turnover.
Just a little bit out of the reach.
Yeah, bad pass there by Shaka Brown. Oh.
Late whistle.
Kofi Hamid just kind of threw one up there, and yeah, as you said, Ryan, late whistle there, but the whistle goes Team Network's way. 20-point lead here.
Frustration boiling over for the Blazers. You can see it in their faces. They feel like they're not getting any calls. And quite frankly, I might have to agree.
Yeah, I mean, 4-7 here is what the stats say, but been a lot more than that, as you said. I just think and it's another thing, the free throw margin here. I know it wasn't good in the beginning for both teams, but I think Team Network here in the second half, they've been able to knock a large percentage of theirs down. So that definitely helped you down the stretch as the Blazers are finding out the hard way. But now back with the ball, Medley, dribble, penetration to free, shot baseline, over the back call on Christian. Once again, another call against the Cleveland Blazers.
Keep your hands off his back. Front, guys, front him.
See if they're going to. Right now, Shaq Lewis coming back in the game, but he's limping. You don't really want to see it. You want your legs on the court right now for this press. You need guys that can get to the ball and close out quick. So now Medley checking Blanchard, one-on-one defense here. My best man against your best man.
Shut him down.
Shut him down. He got the ball out of Blanchard's hand, but now Blanchard back with the ball. Dotson at the top of the key. Shot by Network.
Let's go.
Stephon Arnold with the miss. Shaq Lewis with the ball. Got to get rid of the ball here. Got to call timeout.
Wisely called a timeout there. That would have been.
Yeah, but I don't know how many timeouts they have left. Coach Bogart didn't look like he liked that call at all, but.
I mean, better to take the timeout there rather than take the turnover in the
Can't afford
backcourt.
another turnover, like you said.
And then if you turn the ball over in the backcourt, that 3D rule comes into effect, and then they can get 3 or 4 points easy.
So here we.
Did they play Baby Shark? Oh gosh, they're playing Baby Shark.
So here we are, Ryan.
Nope.
With
Doesn't look like anybody's enjoying it.
No, 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in this game. Well, either one, you're going to enjoy the game or the music. I don't know. Either one, they're both on the same level right now.
Yeah.
Team Network, Detroit Team Network up 115-93 over the Blazers. Blazer basketball here as Medley gets the inbound. I don't like that inbound pass, but it works. Gets to the Shaq Lewis. Now back to free. Medley on the wing. 3 wide open. Misses. Doesn't follow his shot. He would have had the rebound.
Came right back his direction.
No press coming out of the Blazers, and Blanchard able to dribble the ball down. Trap. Dotson at the top of the key. Kofi wide open. He passes up on the shot. Team Network looking to dribble some time clock out. Shot is up, but it's weirdly missed. Touchdown pass down court. Medley with the 3, short. Free with the rebound. Blaze scrambling here. Down low pass is Christian was able to go up and miss shot, but he gets the foul. He go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and once again, just hard for the Blazers to put the ball in the hole this quarter, this second half.
If you're Team Network, I don't get why you want to foul. You want them to keep scoring because then the clock keeps running. If you foul them, then the clock stops and they have a better chance to catch up. Although the way the Blazers are shooting free throws, it probably doesn't matter too much. Christian makes this his first one, but he makes the second one. That's good for him.
Team Network with the press. Their big man Dotson dribbling the ball. Oh, wow, and he's going to get a tech out of this. Knew that was coming. So Dotson looked like he was ripped clean. Ref calls a foul. Janelle Free throws a ball at the backboard.
He would have had a wide open lane there, but yeah, frustration is really at the boiling point for the Blaze.
And that might be the nail in the coffin there, depending on what Dotson is able to go to the free throw line and do here.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be what, 2 free throws and the ball?
Whoa, that was terrible, man. Ref, that was a terrible call. He stole it from him, man.
Just tuning in here, Cleveland Blazer basketball. We are here at the Yes, I Am Bully Free Pledge campaign, combined with the Balling Out for Lupus here at the historical East High School in the historical Glenville neighborhood.
I've only been here for a while, and I've heard a lot about East.
Yeah.
Pretty historic school program.
Yeah, it's a big school, as you can see. They've got like corridors and stuff where people can line up. They do a lot of things here. Cleveland Board of Education has a unit here. Back to basketball. Blazers. Bad pass by Christian. He just got to throw it up, and that's an easy layup there. Making it hard on themselves. Down 117 to 93. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Medley with the penetration. Back out to Shaq Lewis. Shaq with the 3. Miss. Rebound Christian. Christian up strong. And that's a good bucket there by the Blazers. Going back to the press. Shaq Lewis on Blanchard. Good defense by Christian there.
You know what I'm noticing on offense? It seems like the Blazers are unselfish when they should be selfish, and then they're the other way
selfish
around.
when they should be unselfish.
Right.
Oh.
Another reach.
Dotson is getting all the calls now. I mean, the biggest guy on the court is getting all the calls right now in this event. You have to wonder what's going on with these refs that travel from Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, you're closer to Cleveland from Buffalo than you are Detroit.
Bucket there by Team Network. Medley with the drive. Pops it out to Lewis. Good no-look pass to Brown. Christian wide open for the 3. And that's good. Keyshawn Christian with the 3 from down deep.
I could hear that swish through my headphones. That was beautiful.
99-119. 7-second violation. And Dennis Blanchard is hurt for Team Network now, so he'll go out the game. And if the Blazers ever had a chance here, I hate to say that that's off an injury,
right,
Ryan, but if they ever had a chance now is it.
You got to take advantage of what situation gives you.
Medley with the inbound pants. Keyshawn Christian. Dribble. Bad shot that's blocked. Network with the ball now. And now Nate's definitely probably the only other guy for the Network that can dribble the ball. He gets the ball, he gets a layup, and it's good. 121-99. Medley with the ball.
Gets the ball stripped at him. Rolls out into the underside of the bleachers. You ever crawl into those bleachers? You ever have any brothers or anything?
Yeah.
You crawl into the bleachers and play down there?
Yeah, I've crawled into those where all the gum and everything, all the chips and every other kind of disease you could pick up as a child. Wonder why you come back to the house and got pink eye. Good inbound pass there. Good shot by Shaq Lewis. Blazers finally breaking 100 here. 121 to 101. Man wide open. Shot is off. Blazers still have time.
Plenty of time.
Network is getting lazy. Medley with the three. Off. Rebound. Christian. Blocked by Dotson. Christian with the rebound.
Things
It's
are
gonna
starting,
go ahead.
things are starting to go the Blazers' way.
Hopefully,
It's a shame they're down by 20.
yeah, shame is only 3 minutes left. I don't mind it being down by 20. I like seeing the comeback, but
Right.
hate seeing the comeback when you don't have enough time left. But see what they can do here.
Right.
Make it respectable or anything.
And, you know, I mean, Network's fouling a lot, so you're getting the clock
All right.
stopped.
Good drop there. Keyshawn Cook able to get one in, finally boss in.
Maybe now that he's seen a couple go in, it's giving him some confidence and drop those in.
Well, Melly, he's missed a couple of threes here. He's missed a lot here in the second half. And you just have to wonder if it's the fatigue wearing in on him. It's just, you know, sometimes just try too hard, try to get that ball to go in, and it seems to be happening now for him. Team Network with the ball. Good defense here. This is going to be good for three. If he can hit this, it could be good for four. Norris with a shot, and that's good. Thomas Norris, and that should be good for 4 points.
Beautiful
So
block.
one thing about the ABA rules, they do allow you to get back into the ball game pretty fast here.
He did step on the line.
Pressing here. Now this is going to be Stepney with the shot. Miss, and no box out by the Blazers. Team Network with an easy offensive rebound and bucket there. Medley rushing back down court. He's going to the left. He's fouled. And I believe they are in the bonus now, so they'll be going to the free throw line, so that'll help also. 123-106.
Right, and if you're Team Network, again, you just let them have it. There's 2.5 minutes left in the game. You're up by 17 points. I mean, you really, if you're Team Network, you just want the clock to keep running.
And if you're the Cleveland Blazers, you have to get this turnover in the backcourt. You almost have to.
And you have
Everybody has to press. Nobody should be running down court here. He hits that bucket.
and you have to hit your free throws.
Good defense there. Box out, rebound. Shaq Lewis with the ball. 123-108. Medley with the outbound and the cherry pick, and he misses the layup. Medley having a hard time getting the ball in the hole. So now,
Lazy turnover.
bad pass. Medley with the three. See if he can knock this one in. No, it's off. Layup. Easy rebound by Keyshawn Christian.
It looks like Medley's just having a hard time getting his legs
Down by
under.
11, down by 12 here, and had a chance. Lead back up to 14. Nobody
They're
boxing out for the Blazers.
Nobody even crashing the boards. They're just hoping up a three.
Yeah,
Just
they're
hoping.
getting tired right now. Just throwing up shots. Nate Stepney with the ball for the Team Network. He's going to travel. So now the sub, all 5 players being subbed for the Blazers,
That's a good move.
and they look like they need it.
Oh, man. You can see on that last
You
three by
almost,
Medley.
yeah, that move should have almost been made 2 minutes ago, but you didn't see it. You know,
Right.
sometimes you don't see it.
You don't see it until everybody's
Yeah,
Not even
everybody's
hustling
falling.
down.
Yeah, nobody's getting a rebound. So now, whole new squad in for the Blazers. They still got a trap. They got fresh legs in. They got a trap here. You can't let Team Network just dribble the ball around.
You're
You
only
gotta
down by
screen.
14.
If you're Coach Borgard, you got to tell your team to press right here. Shot is up by teamwork. No, good off the glass. Up by 15, 16 now. Free with a shot. Off, but tip is good by Tashaka Brown. 113-127. In the fourth quarter.
You're going to see us because
Yeah, game
Our,
pretty much is pretty much over now. We kind of lost our live feed of the basketball game. So listen to Teddy McQueen and Ryan Hall here for Cleveland Blazer basketball. More importantly, the Yes, I Am Bully Free Pledge campaign going on, combined with the Balling Out for Lupus campaign going on today. We invite you to take the pledge, step up for bully awareness, lupus awareness. Make the pledge. Visit us at Yes Bully Free. That's yesbullyfree.org. Invite you to make the pledge, take the pledge, and also buy a T-shirt.
Last second three was good.
Last second three, so that'll be it here from East Historical High School as the visiting Detroit Team Network finish off our own Cleveland Blazers 132 to 115. Dennis Blanchard and Jake Dotson were able to pretty much hold that one down here, Ryan, for the Team Network.
Jake Dotson and Nate Stephanie, he had a huge night tonight. A couple of rebounds, 2 blocks, a steal, a couple assists, and quite a few points. Big difference tonight, in my opinion, was the free throws. Once the Blazers couldn't knock down any of their free throws, it just shattered their confidence, and they couldn't start making it, or they couldn't make any baskets.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, the free throws, I mean, you're looking at right now a 17-point lead. I think they probably missed about at least 15 free throws.
Oh, easily.
So, you know, it doesn't some of the little logistics of the game, calls, going this way, going that way. When you're missing free buckets, as I said, Coach Bogart can handle the things on the sideline, but the team has to handle the things in between the lines and
in between their ears, too.
Yeah,
they got frustrated
yeah.
and threw the game away a little bit.
Yeah, there was a technical there late in the game by Janelle Free when he threw the ball at the backboard. And, I mean, you just can't do those kind of things. There were too many turnovers. So, combination of too many turnovers, combination of a lackadaisy defense, like stagnant offense, all those things combined, you know, total up for a loss for the Blazers today. So, they'll move to 2-5. They'll look to get another win. I think they're going out of town next week to Pittsburgh to take on the Steel City team down there. So they'll look to try to get a win on the road. We're done here at East Historical High. Invite you back to watch the Blazers live January 26th. We'll be at Hawkins School in Mayfield Heights. Believe that game is at 3 o'clock also. Until then, tune in to Cleveland Blaze basketball on clevelandblaze.com. And we definitely invite you to take the bully awareness pledge at yesbullyfree.org. This is Teddy McQueen, Ryan Hall, signing off. Thank you for watching Cleveland Blazer basketball.